Hello out there, podcast people.
Hello, guys.
Nerdshed Podcast. I'm Matt.
I'm Justin.
And we're here to tell you about all things music, movies, and video games-ish. But, yeah, we're going to get into some other stuff too today, I think.
We're going all over the world with it.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to pull this down a little bit. It's a little bit loud.
Oh, we're going to change it to a gentle riot. A quiet riot.
As
so
always,
how's everybody doing, you know?
Like our Facebook page. Find us on Facebook. It's the Nerdshed.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
I want to do something cool for like 500 mark or something. Like do a celebratory video.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Like, hey guys.
Yeah, we're at 180.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you everybody that has actually listened to us.
Yeah.
If you don't listen to us, please start.
Yeah, for sure.
You probably should, just because I think we're funny.
Yeah, I think we're pretty entertaining.
We got heart, guys.
Even last week was pretty good, even though it was kind of different because we had eyes watching us while we were doing it.
It was a different atmosphere. I was not used to it, but I mean, I think it went pretty well. Like that was one of our better ones. Yeah, we're getting there.
The Twitter, it's at Nerdshed, right?
Yeah, just at Nerdshed.
Okay.
No the.
And we're on Podbean, YouTube. I got us onto Google Play.
Did you?
Google Play Music, yeah.
Awesome. We can totally start plugging that super hard too. Yeah. People like that.
Yeah, and then like iTunes and Apple Podcasts are on there. So.
We're just gonna spread across to all your platforms.
Yeah, trying to make it as easy as possible for you to listen to us.
We can be the cream cheese to your bagel.
Yeah, we belong together.
Yeah. Oh heck yeah, bub.
So let's dive into probably the biggest news that happened over the past week. Apple announced their iPhones.
You iPhoner.
So they're gonna have basically the iPhone X, but a new version called the XS.
Is it gonna be a smaller version?
No, I think that the XS is the same size, but then they're gonna have an XS Max, which is the biggest phone they've ever done. It's gonna be like 6.1 inch screen or something like that, or maybe 6.8, 6 point something. But I think they're trying to compete with the Galaxy Note.
Probably.
Yeah.
I know you love your Apple super much. I've just always been an Android fan, just because, I mean, I had my iPods a long time ago, but that was a long time ago when it was more simpler times.
Yeah. There's some things I miss about Android as opposed to Apple, but...
Yeah.
But I've had the iPhone for so long, like...
Whatever you're used to, you're going to stick with, just because why would you want to learn something all over again after, 5 years?
Yeah, but then I'm sure you remember when the iPhone X came out, everybody was freaking out because it's $1,000.
Yeah.
So
how much are these new ones?
I think the XS is still going to be the $999 or whatever, and then that bigger one, the XS Max, is a little bit more expensive. I think maybe $1,200 or something like
12
that.
or 13.
But then they're making one also called the XR, which is a cheaper version. It's gonna be $750.
Jesus.
But still, that's a lot for a phone.
Yeah, that is. I'll stick with my LG, my lugs.
Yeah. And especially now, they're doing the thing, where you actually have to pay for the phone, and they just, at least Verizon, I don't know how other places are.
Yeah, okay.
But, they just, have you, it's in your monthly payment, you'll pay, $20 a month for the phone or whatever.
Yeah, 30. That's what I do. Yeah. You just rent it until you buy it all the way.
Yeah, exactly.
2 years or 3 years later, however long it works out to be.
You rent to own.
Oh. You end up paying $300 more than you should have, but
right.
You can't drop $500 at one time
on
the phone. I mean, you can, but
if you have that kind of dough.
Yeah, and I don't. I usually just bake my dough and eat it instead. So it's a lot better. Tastes good.
Some other news from earlier this week. Spotify. Do you use Spotify?
I do not.
Okay, I use Spotify. You can download songs on Spotify.
Oh, for offline listening?
Yeah, for offline listening. So
that's what I'm talking about.
But they had it capped at 3,000 something.
Which is still a super huge amount.
Yeah,
but
that's a lot for...
A lot of people can fill it up.
Yeah. So they upped it, and now you can do 10,000.
Holy shit! You're never gonna run out of songs. You can go across the United States like 4 times, and you're good. You still have half your songs done not played yet. I downloaded the discography of everybody.
Yeah, I don't know how though. Like, I think the biggest Spotify playlist I have right now is like 300 songs. But I also buy a lot of music.
Oh, support the bands, you know.
Yeah. And I like having CDs. Like I'm weird. I like getting the CD, taking the shrink wrap off, open it, looking through the book. Like
it feels so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, brand new, fresh CD. About to pop this bad Chad right into the CD player. Oh.
Kind of like with video games. Like I really don't like the idea of just downloading a video game onto the system.
I like having actual disc. I mean, some games like when Rocket League first came out, you could only buy it on. Right. They didn't have the disc for it yet. So, but. I don't know, just having that physical disc there, like if you get corrupted data, you can take that disc and move it to another Xbox, download it on there, and you're still good.
Right.
Now you lose your account or something happens, you're fucked. You cannot do anything. That's
different times.
Oh yeah. Technology, the good, the bad, the ugly, the fun.
Because I know there's a lot of people that like just strictly stream their music. They'll download video games to their consoles.
Yeah, they no actual physical copies of anything.
Right, yeah, and like they buy all their movies from Amazon or Apple TV or whatever and just have them all digitally, and it's like
cheaper to rent them from the store. Like,
right.
Like go by your nearest like convenience store. You could probably rent some movies somewhere. No more Blockbuster, but
oh well, what are you gonna do?
Watch movies.
Yeah.
It's my life.
Do you want to bring up Eminem for the 3rd week in a row?
We can dabble in it. we have to. I mean, it's just
because that's like over the past 2 days. That's everywhere.
Shit's just popping off left and right, and you kind of have to keep up with it a little bit. It's music, so I mean, it applies in this whole entire scene.
Yeah, we're on music. Let's talk more music.
Yeah, we'll get on the music.
So he finally responded to MGK's Rap Devil track that he put out. What was that, last week?
Yeah, I think so. Beginning of last week or middle.
Yeah, so he finally just fired back, and from what I've seen, everybody seems to be in agreement that Eminem won.
I think so.
But there's a few people that I also saw on Twitter and stuff that I think they're just like diehard Eminem haters. Like, probably. He could do the best thing ever, and people would still say it sucks just based on their principles.
Yeah, they just don't care for him whatsoever.
Yeah, like someone said, I don't remember who it was, but I saw a tweet that said something about Eminem. Excuse me.
That's puberty number 2.
Frog in my throat.
I ate a frog.
No, the tweet said something about Eminem's diss track is awful. There's no legit rhymes, and he's just bending words, and the flow is weak and stuff like that. And it's like, what?
He has been bending words for how long?
Right.
Like, he's a lyrical genius, and I don't understand where people are coming from and like all this hate towards it, because obviously they don't know what good music is. He has an awesome flow.
Right.
He got his point across. Obviously, you can understand what he's saying. Everything was good. Yeah. It's 3 minutes of fuck you, and I'm also gonna like I'll bring you up to put it back down.
What I really like about it is it was almost like seeing that last rap battle scene in 8 Mile happen in real life. Yeah. Like MGK said all this stuff, and Eminem just literally took exactly what he said and just turned it right back on him.
Yeah. The whole entire 3 minutes, every single thing that he said was directed like full force, whole entire army behind him towards MGK. Yeah. It was awesome. And in the cover photo that they put up on it for Kill Shot.
Oh yeah, the artwork was great. Yeah.
MGK man bunning it up. I know he's from Cleveland, but I mean, don't fuck with Eminem. He's one of like, there's reasons people don't ever pick anything with him, because guess what? He knows how to fuck you up with words. Yeah. Every single thing, you're gonna make you cry a little tiny bit.
But that's the thing too, is I do like MGK's music. Like,
yeah, I'm not one of those not people a bad artist. Side. Yeah. It's just, you know your boundaries and your lines, and there's some things you should not pass, and apparently he went a little too far past with Eminem's daughter.
and that's what's confusing too, is that when Kamikaze came out, like the day it came out, MGK put on his social media like a video of him popping a bottle of champagne because Eminem mentioned him in a song, and then like 3 days later he makes a diss track about it. So it's like, are you happy or mad?
I
Like,
don't understand. Did you read too much into it or what? Oh well. But hey, it turned out really awesome though. Like it's really good.
Yeah,
support for everybody. Like, oh, you get to listen to new MGK and Eminem songs like a week in between.
Yeah,
that's alright.
Yeah, and I mean MGK's diss track, I mean, it was okay. It's not the best thing he's ever done. Like, I feel like he definitely could have put a little bit more thought and time into it.
Yeah.
But
with the people that don't listen to like a lot of rap and stuff, you're unbiased towards it.
Yeah.
So you just hear what they're saying, and you can tell which one's better and which one's not. So,
yeah,
in my personal opinion, I think Eminem's winning. So, unless shit goes down, I'll take you to the candy shop. Let you lick the lollipop.
All right, so let's go into
smooth transitions.
Let's go into Fallout 76. We haven't talked about that yet.
We have not.
So if you out there in podcast world haven't heard, Fallout 76 is going to be the newest Fallout game, and what they're doing is they're making it like a multiplayer online thing. There's going to be
so you can team up with people if
but the thing is there's going to be no what are they called, like NPCs, like non-playable characters.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be
everybody
controlling their own character.
Everybody in the world is going to be controlled by someone. Like, I think that the map's the biggest Fallout map they've had, and I think like each game is going to have like 1,000 players or something like that.
That is ridiculous. That's so awesome, though.
I don't know how it's going to work, because like me, what I like about Fallout is I just like turning it on, casually playing, creating my own story, doing what I want to do when I want to do it.
Choose your
and
ways.
I don't want like some 12-year-old little fucker messing with my experience.
Stop shooting me, you asshole.
Right.
I'll tell your mom.
This is the thing I don't know about it. Is like, it would be cool if you could be like a Deathclaw. Like, I would love that. To like have my character be a Deathclaw and just go around and kill everybody. Like, that'd be sweet.
If they give you the option, like, you could be a ghoul or something and run around and just, like, oh, I'm feral. Like, you ranked up and you just become a super mutant eventually.
That would be sweet.
That would be, or Deathclaw, obviously, would be the biggest one you can go to. I'd be down for it, though. I'll check it out when it comes out. That's
the thing is, I'm definitely waiting.
If not, Caleb's going to want it.
Until it comes out and, like, read reviews and, like, watch gameplay and stuff just to see.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the internet now, is you don't have to buy something if you don't like it. You can watch all kinds of stuff beforehand. You don't have to be the first person to get it.
Yeah. But then that's the thing, is they want you to, they're trying to get pre-orders to know how much they're actually going to sell. Like, that's the big thing now with video games. Is
pre-orders.
Like, oh, if you pre-order this, you'll get this shirt for your character.
This really cool Fallout 76 t-shirt, originally from the actual 76 vault.
But like, there's another game I saw that was doing that. Like, oh, if you pre-order it, you'll get like this extra content.
It's probably like, oh, here's 4 extra bullets for your gun.
But here's the thing: is a lot of times, like those pre-order packages, it's just like a little like flyer thing inside of the case or whatever, and like you just go in and like punch in a code. So a lot of times, if you go to a store like on the day it comes out, like the ones at the store will still be packaged with the pre-order stuff.
Oh, so you're good.
At least that's how it used to be. I
wonder if they take those back and just like set them off to the side and then keep them for themselves, or sell them to like GameStop employees or something.
Well, that's the thing too, though. Now, like we were talking about a little bit ago, is everything's so modernized and digital now that I wonder if when you pre-order it, like it's somehow you have to go online and do something or whatever to get your content.
Yeah, or it's just linked up to your account if you pre-ordered it on like Xbox or something.
Right.
Trials and tribulations.
Yeah, but Fallout 76, gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be totally controlled by the players. It's gonna be totally different.
I like the concept. I mean, it's a little different than what they're used to, but I mean, it is Bethesda, so we'll give it a gander.
Yeah, for sure. There's something else I wanted to say about it too. Oh, they are gonna have. I was reading. They are gonna have it to where you can have your own private server to where you can just like play with people that you know or whatever.
Okay, so you want to go in with a group of like 4 guys that you just hang out with
Yeah,
all the
but
time?
I'm confused about how that's gonna work because, like I said, it's gonna be a huge map and stuff. So like, if you and like 10 of your buddies are playing, like,
Are they gonna have like story along with it? Like, is it co-op where you can do it online and you go through the story, like kind of how Halo was eventually, or Destiny, I should say?
I believe so. I believe there's gonna be quests and stuff that you can
Okay.
do, but there's so many questions about it. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be one of those ones we have to see for it when it comes out to actually know if it's gonna be good or not.
like, I've only read about it like a very little bit. Like, I'm sure there's people that know way more than I know.
Oh yeah,
but
100%. We'll just touch base on it a little tiny bit.
Yeah, I can't even remember. Is it? I think it's coming out in October or November. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it's this year. I think late this year. Which we're almost there anyway, so hey, it's gonna be snowing soon.
Stop it.
I had to walk 5 miles in the snow. This bad chat gets 5 miles a gallon.
So I know we talked about it a little bit last week. Did you look at the Spider Man game at all?
I did. I've seen a couple like people walkthroughs, tutorials and stuff.
Doesn't it look sick?
It does. I like it. It's you changed. First off, there hasn't really been a good Spider-Man game in a while.
Yeah.
And then secondly, you added an open world, so you can just travel all over New York and see shit that you can actually look at in real life, which is kind of cool.
Dude, it's almost like Grand Theft Auto, but you're Spider-Man. It's so cool.
It's hard to tell. Like, I watched a video. I'm pretty sure it was a modded GTA 5.
Oh, yeah, I saw that where he kicks the dude off the bike.
Yep, just rolling around the bike, just, kicking all kinds of people. Oh, Ninja Spider-Man. Ninja Man.
Yeah, I saw someone shared a review about the game that I thought was hilarious. Like just from my Facebook feed and what I've seen on Reddit and just, being on the internet, it's overwhelmingly positive. Like, everybody loves this game.
Yeah, there's few and far between bad reviews.
Someone shared this review and I was laughing so hard because this guy basically said that this is just like every other video game. Like, there's nothing special about it. And like, that's pretty much his review. He's just tearing it apart, saying, yeah, like, he just tore it apart basically saying, like, okay, so it's an RPG and it's open world and you have tasks to do.
So what?
Yeah, like, what else would there be? Like,
do you want game developers to go out of business to make games that only a few people want, or like open world where everybody is going around just doing random shit with each other? That's what sells now.
Right. Yeah, and he was saying that he didn't like that there was a map and like kind of like Grand Theft Auto, there's a map and it tells you where the different locations are, and like if you're doing a mission, it'll tell you where you need to go. Like, he was complaining that that was a bad element of the game.
Spidey senses, bro. You gotta have some direction.
Yeah, it's like every game has a map. Like, no matter what game you play, there's a map.
Guess what? When you're playing Call of Duty, you press the start button, it brings up a map of where you're playing.
Like, honestly, the only video game I ever played where it didn't have like specific missions and tasks for you to do as you go through a story is like the old Resident Evil games.
Oh.
But those, like, you had to, and this was back like before the internet, like you had to buy the book with the game or you would have no idea
strategy
what
guide,
to do.
Or you would be lost in a corner of the whole entire map.
Because those games, like, literally you just start standing in a room and like you don't know where to go, and like there's nothing that pops up on the screen that says like go to this room and investigate this. Like,
no, you have to decide that for yourself.
Yeah, you literally have to go through and figure everything out yourself.
It's like an escape room game.
Yeah.
But the whole entire video game.
Yeah, and that's what made those games super difficult.
Yeah, that's why not a lot of people played it, because they gave up after about 10 minutes.
Right.
And ADHD, that'll kick in too.
Yeah, and then, but now like modern games with like Grand Theft Auto and Fallout and the Spider Man game and stuff, it's like they do hold your hand a little bit, but but there's still parts where you kind of have to figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, like they're not gonna say, hey, unless you want to go buy the strategy guide. Do they still make those for new games? I feel like they do, but it's just filled with pictures. Yeah,
I've seen a couple recently. Like I know when Skyrim came out, they had a book with it.
Well, when you get into like Skyrim, and then what is that other one? I can't remember right now. There's a couple other ones, like the huge open world. You have to kind of figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
They have a couple of those still, but yeah, not nearly as many as they used to.
Like, I'm not sure if going back to Fallout 4, I'm not sure if they had a book with it or not, but that game is so massive and there's so much stuff to do that if you don't go online and like look at the list of quests and stuff that you can do,
40 of them.
You're gonna miss like half the game just playing. Like if you just stick to the main quest and go through the story, like that's only like 20% of the game probably. I'd say
you could take a week and turn it into like 2 months of gameplay.
Yeah, there's so many side quests, and they have a lot of like unmarked quests. Like there's like stuff you can do that doesn't even pop up as a quest.
Oh,
but,
really?
Like,
you just talk to random people?
Yeah, you just like talk to someone. They'll say like, "Hey,
I need more bread."
You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat.
No dessert for you.
Naughty, naughty Kool-Aid man.
But definitely, I want to. Next week is payday. I think I'm gonna get that Spider Man game.
Do it. Oh, I would love to sit down and watch you play it for a little bit.
I want to play it so bad.
We should do that next weekend. Have a nice little jam sesh on it and give our actual own review on it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm cool with that.
All right. Well, sticking with the Spider-Man, I guess we can transition into the Venom movie.
Oh, I'm so excited for Venom. Gonna be so badass.
So I finally just watched the trailer for it like 3 days ago. Like I heard about it, but I didn't realize the trailer had already come out.
Oh yeah, they just did that like a week or two ago, okay, like a new trailer.
So I'm not that far behind.
No, okay. You still got a little while before it comes out.
So I think it looks really awesome. I really like Tom Hardy. I think he's a really good actor.
He is. I've seen him in a lot of movies. Bane.
The thing I'm wondering is, how are they gonna tie it all together? Because like this is just the Venom movie. Like, is this connected to any Spider-Man movies they've done? Do you know?
I don't believe so. I know they like try to do Venom back when what was it, Tobey Maguire or not?
Yeah, like wasn't Venom in Spider-Man?
It was
3 with the
Yeah.
Was it the Tobey Maguire one?
I think so.
I think so. I think it was the third one.
Good old Eric from That 70s Show.
Right.
Yeah. So that kind of, I mean, they tried to do it, but I don't think it worked out the way they wanted it to. Like, you have to have Venom looking like Venom. You can't kind of half-ass it.
Right, exactly.
Then you lose the whole entire audience of people that just love Venom that much.
Like, there needs to be something, like, scary about him.
Yeah, he's a dark fucking symbiote. Or symbiote. Like, I don't know how you say it, but...
Like, even... Like the old, like, did you ever play Marvel vs. Capcom, like the Street Fighter game? Like, even Venom in that, even though it was kind of cartoony looking, like, they still made him look badass.
Yeah, he was huge as fuck. You can't take some skinny little scrawny guy and put him in a Venom costume. It's not going to work out for you. I'm really stoked for that, though.
Yeah, and I like that it has, like, the darker element to it. I think that fits well.
I'm digging that they're taking all these dark, like, techniques and putting them into the movies now.
Right.
Because, like, they're... If you think about it, some of these things are fucked up. So you got to portray that sketchy feeling.
The thing that I don't like, though, is this came out, I don't know, 2 days ago, maybe. It's not officially announced yet, but someone somewhere saw that it's going to be rated PG-13.
If that's true, that makes me so sad, because when they do, like with Deadpool, you're directing it towards more of a adult audience.
Right.
The same should be done with Venom, I think, just because he is like, you have to see him ripping people's heads off.
Right.
That's what Venom does. That's what Venom's good at, is fucking chaos.
So I was reading up about it a little bit, and I guess why they went with the PG-13 movie rating is because they want to eventually, because right now, Deadpool, I think, is being made, like, it's still Marvel Studios, but it's being distributed by Fox.
Okay.
And I might have this backwards, so I apologize, but then all, like, the Marvel Universe movies, like the Captain Americas and Thors and Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy and all that, are being done by Paramount, like, still Marvel Studios.
But then, just a different
But then Paramount's
production company.
You're putting those out. And then you have... what is it? And then Columbia Pictures is doing What are the other Marvel Universe movies? What am I forgetting about?
Well, like Ant-Man and...
No, Ant-Man's over with...
all the other...
Yeah, over with the Avengers and stuff like that.
There's Guardians of the Galaxy. Or that's probably in with them too. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, let me go back a little bit.
Rewind.
I'm gonna re-say exactly what I just said. So, the X-Men universe is what I meant by Deadpool and stuff like that. That's being done by Fox. Like, it's all Marvel Studios, which is owned by Disney, but then different distributors and producers and stuff. So the X-Men universe is owned by Fox.
Which is why you see, like, X-Men collision with Deadpool and stuff.
Right. And then the Avengers and Thor and Captain America and Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and all that is done by Paramount.
Okay.
And then Sony/Columbia are the ones that own the rights to the Spider Man stuff.
Okay, so it's all evenly distributed between everybody.
Yeah, but so they want to keep Venom at PG-13 in case eventually they work out a deal and they bring Spider Man over into the Avengers and all that, because he was part of that in the comic books. So they want to keep that option open.
I was gonna say, yeah, in the last movie they brought him over too. So.
Oh yeah, because they did put out that Spider-Man movie, didn't they?
Well,
a couple years ago.
Yeah, they put the
like
Spider-Man.
Homecoming or whatever. Yeah.
They had that one, and he was in the new Infinity War.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. By the way, Infinity War, like 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed it. Super good. They're gonna have another one here in like 2 years.
But getting back to what started the whole thing, the PG-13 rating, I feel like they should. What are you looking at?
It's moving so fast.
Oh, here. I can zoom it out.
Gone in 60 seconds.
How's that? Is that better for you?
Sickles Cage.
I feel like they should strive to make some of these superhero movies like more adult-based and more realistic and rated R.
Yeah.
And not because, like, I'm not saying everything needs to, be dropping the F-bomb every other word.
No.
Or being gory and bloody and over the top or sexual or anything like that, but just make it real.
Yeah, like you wanna have that feeling of, hey, I'm staring at this guy that's about to rip somebody's head off.
So that's the thing, like with those like Avenger movies and stuff, is like, I'm not saying they're bad, they're definitely entertaining and stuff.
They just have a different mood.
You can tell that they're kind of filtered, because they do throw some like adult humor in there and some jokes that are going to go over kids' heads and stuff like that, but you can definitely tell like all the dialogue and everything's written, it's really filtered.
Yeah, it's geared towards like adolescents, teenagers, young adults.
Like Dexter, I know that you've been watching Dexter. That's like the first thing I noticed about that show is the dialogue is how people actually talk.
Yeah, which makes you want to associate yourself with somebody. Like, hey, I sit down and have a conversation with them.
Yeah,
he might murder me, but
like Deb's character in that show, like I love it because she just says what is ever on her mind.
Yeah, which is how people actually are, not just we have to stop talking because there's a small child 15 feet away.
Right. But yeah, like just. They don't need to water it down or anything like that.
No.
Just, like, Deadpool's a huge success, and I think that's why...
If they would have done that PG-13, they would have fucked it.
Oh, it would have been terrible.
Yeah. But since they made it where it's Deadpool, the merc with the mouth...
So that's the thing, too, is over the past couple of years, obviously, like, political correctness and stuff like that has been a huge focus, and nobody wants to offend anybody and blah, blah, blah. But, like, back when you and I were growing up, when we were younger, like, that's what it was about, was pushing the limits and seeing how far you could go. And now, like, that's just kind of gone away. And
like, you want to poke people sometimes and be like, hey, like, this might get out.
Right, like, with the Deadpool, like, obviously, like, there's jokes in there where they're taking shots at people and stuff like that.
You want to see shit that's breaking out from, like, the normalcy of life every single day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just, make some rated R movies. Don't be afraid to, have people say fuck every other word.
Yeah.
And
Pulp Fiction. Great example.
Oh, yeah, or, The Godfather, like all those old classic movies.
Like, they're fucking mobsters. Make them look like they're mobsters. They don't give a fuck about anybody.
Right. Or, like Fight Club or Shawshank Redemption or like any of these movies that are regarded as some of the greatest movies of all time, like most of them are rated R because they made them try to seem real.
Yeah, R stands for real.
Right. Pretty
That's
much.
why.
Like, pretty much because, you know, obviously a lot of those like get the R rating because of nudity or sex and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
but you have strong adult language.
Yeah, I'm not advocating for that. Like, put more boobs in movies.
Like, boobies, yeah.
No, but definitely like gunfire, blood, gore, language. Obviously, like
amp it up a little bit. Real life sketchy, so
yeah, like the Avengers movies, like they never show any blood or anything.
No, I think somebody had some blood dribbling down from their head one time.
Oh,
yeah. You see blood every now and then, but not a lot.
Like Black Panther, that didn't have any blood in it, did it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It was. I was really surprised and super happy about it too, because it was a fantastic movie. I want a big old bubble shield around my house.
So with the Marvel movies, I really haven't kept up with them.
They're just mass producing. They obviously Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider Man, even though different, in same universe, but they're coming out with Captain Marvel here and like Brie Larson, I think.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Yeah,
she was in that too, but she's gonna be Captain Marvel, and like that Captain Marvel movie is gonna be tying in with Infinity War 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because Thanos, like, I'm not going to tell you any spoilers or anything, but go watch it. Obviously, it's been a few months now. Jesus, people, keep up on your shit.
Well, I've only seen, to be honest, out of all those movies, I've only seen Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk.
Like the original Incredible Hulk or the one with Mark Ruffalo? Because there's one with
Edward Norton.
Yep.
I think I saw both of them, to be honest. Because I know one of them is like the one that's tied in with all these other movies, and there's another one that's like on its own.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true.
So I'm pretty sure I saw both of them. And then I saw the Avengers, and then I saw Black Panther, and I'm pretty sure that's it.
You saw Deadpool though. That's part of Marvel.
Well, I'm just talking about like the
like Avengers.
Yeah,
like superhero, not anti-hero.
One. No, because I've seen like X-Men and Fantastic Four and Deadpool and Logan. Which Logan was on. That was rated R.
Logan was good as fuck.
Right.
Such a great movie. All these movies, everybody go watch them now. Go to your local Redbox and touch that screen that everybody else snouts on.
Ew. Never thought about that.
So good.
Right,
that's why I always carry around my hanky. Put it in my back pocket, call it my butt hanky. And it soaks up butt sweat too, so you're even better. But if God was one of us.
You want to keep talking movies? I'm liking this.
Just like. Yeah, I'm down.
So you were just obviously referencing Bruce
Almighty. Yes, I was. You dirty girl, you. Dirty girls need love too.
We talked about Jim Carrey a couple episodes ago, right? A great guy.
You know who's another underrated actor? Mike Myers, Austin Powers.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I love Mike Myers.
Yeah, that one post that I just did yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, even going back to his old stuff, like I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yep.
Great movie.
Pretty much everything. Dude, even The Cat in the Hat was a good movie.
Oh, I love Cat in the Hat.
Right?
And then
so good.
Shit, what was why am I blanking?
He's done so much.
Well, he was Shrek, right? Or
yeah,
he was
Shrek.
Did
the voice of Shrek. Eddie Murphy.
Love Guru. I love that movie.
Everybody shitted on that movie and said it was awful. I absolutely loved it. Well, I mean, I'm biased because I love Mike Myers.
Well, also Justin Timberlake was in it.
Yep.
And Justin Timberlake, I actually heard this from someone who had it said to them. I guess these people were really baked. And
potato.
No, like high on marijuana.
On a scale of 1 to potato.
And the one dude looks at the other dude and is like, have you ever wondered if Justin Timberlake was a robot? And the guy's like, what do you mean? And he's like, everything he does is perfect. And I heard that and I was like, it's kind of true. Like, he's just good at everything he does.
True. I go, hey, you can act and you can sing. Fuck you, guy. You make all the other Justins look bad. Thanks.
One movie I love that Justin Timberlake's in is Alpha Dog. Have you ever seen it?
I don't think so.
So good.
Is it?
Yes.
When did it come out? A couple years ago or many moons?
Yeah, many moons ago. Probably like maybe
7 years ago.
Maybe like 2008, 2009.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
High school days. Ooh! I didn't hit the mic this time.
Easy, buddy.
Easy.
No, but anyway, in that movie, Justin Timberlake plays a marijuana grower / seller.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's not
he's not one of the main characters. He's kind of like a side character.
Oh, kind of like he was in
Love
The Social Network.
I've never seen Social Network.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an extremely good movie.
That's the Facebook movie, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Jesse Eisenberg is just top notch.
I like him.
Watched some Zombieland the other day too.
Still holds up.
Oh my god. I absolutely am in love with that movie. I wish they would make a second one because Woody Harrelson's character in it. Oh. Absolutely phenomenal. I want my caddy back. Okay, yeah. We have so many movie titles that flow through our brain constantly.
Right, it's like overload.
Seriously, you know when you have that feeling of just knowing too much stuff, so you just freeze and can't remember anything? That's what's happening.
I was gonna say something about Zombieland and I forgot. I thought they were making a second one.
I heard something about it, but it's been a long time since the first one came out. Well, I wouldn't say a long time. What was it, 2011 or something? 12?
I think it was 2010. I'm pretty sure I was still in high school when I saw it.
So around then, yeah, it's been almost 10 years, dude. Everybody, all the other characters broke off and were doing their own shit, so
right,
got out of the Zombieland vibe.
Yeah, and Emma Stone has kind of grown up and is doing more serious movies.
Yeah.
now.
Water for Elephants. No, I don't know if she was in that.
No, she was in that La La Land or whatever.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
And she was in that movie, another old random movie, Gangster Squad. You ever see that?
No, it sounds super gangster though.
It is super
Squad.
Gangster.
Suicide Squad.
It's just one of them mobster movies where people shoot at each other. And,
the best kind.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Say hello to my little friend, and he just brings a turtle out of his pocket. You have no idea how happy that would make somebody. Say hello, my little friend, and then just fucking I have a hamster. His name's Harry.
I wouldn't be mad about that.
No, you wouldn't be like, I thought you were going to shoot me.
Have you ever seen Scarface, the whole thing?
No, I've only seen bits and pieces.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a
long movie.
It's a long movie. It's hard to sit through the whole thing, but it's so worth it if you do.
Yeah, well, you can just tie everything together. I just see all kinds of memes.
Al Pacino, bro.
Al Pacino, bro.
Yeah.
We should. Oh, hey. Speaking of, if you guys want to send us your super awesome bestest, what would you even call this? Bro names.
Yeah, bro names is usually, but when I think of bro names, I think of Chad or Brody.
He literally has bro in his name.
Right.
Bro, die.
But yeah, I guess just call them bro names. Just keep it simple.
We'll throw out a couple examples. Just so everybody can kind of get the gist of it. But I want to have a huge list of these and the coolest just puns-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't have to be funny.
No. Because Broda, Broby-Wan Kenobi, Chewbacca.
Brosidon.
Oh, nice. Up top. That was good. But yeah, we can. Yeah.
But anyway, just take a name of someone or something and put
Nicolas
bro in it
Cage, like I said earlier. Just sick, bro, bruv. The Russian version. Brah.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. That's what I call Nick.
I showed you Nicolas Cage last time.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god.
Nicolas Cage. Ooh.
Yeah, just basically if you could make a pun or a joke out of any type of name, send it to us and we're going to get a list going.
Yeah. If you have troubles finding us, you can just look us up on Facebook.
Yeah.
At The Nerd Shed.
Yeah, so yeah, you can send them to us through Facebook Messenger. I know a lot of people just have that ready to go on their phone.
Yeah, which, I mean, if you want to email us, you can. That would probably be like the best, most, fastest way.
Yeah.
We'll keep the email.
The Nerd Shed Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah, please email us. Just random stories if you guys just having fun and experiencing stuff.
Yeah, so Autumn tried to send us an email last week when she was sitting in here. Because we were talking about, like, hey, email us. So she tried to send us an email. She just did thenerdshed at gmail.com. And I was like, you emailed someone else. Like, I think all she said was, like, hello or hi or something like that.
Like, ooh, a fan.
Right, but yeah, it's like, wrong email.
Yeah.
So whoever had the nerd shed originally is going to be like, why is this person saying hi?
The nerd's head, one of the two.
Yeah.
We don't know. He'd
get
out the way. Every time. I reference way too many movies in my life.
Yeah, but just to recap, Facebook Messenger or the Nerd Shed Podcast at gmail.com. Send the broest of the bro names.
Yeah, as Matt would say, get to it, please.
Yeah, get to it.
But we'll throw please on the end because we want to be polite to our listeners.
It depends.
Yeah. Like the underwear, the diaper.
Exactly, adult diapers. You can buy those at the old drug mart.
Yeah, you can. Wearing strong. It fits like a thong, though.
Have you put one on?
No.
Well, then how do you know?
I don't know. It looks tiny.
Well, then maybe whoever you saw it on needs a larger size.
Go get a more adequate size for their body so they don't have shit running down their leg. Oh, yeah.
You want to keep rolling with the movies? I was kind of liking it.
I was down with it. With the sickness.
With the thickness?
Mike Tyson. Yeah, everybody over here. Clap your hands.
Speaking of Mike Tyson, Hangover. We could talk about that one for a little bit.
That's the movie that inspired the tooth pull, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for everybody that looked at the video and actually got to see there was like 60 people that saw the video.
Oh, last time I checked there was like 17. But yeah, 60 is awesome.
Yeah, bro. Bruv. Bruv. Love games.
One of my favorite quotes from The Hangover that I still pull out to this day is when Alan says, "I'll hit an old man in public." It's one of those lines that, like, he kind of says it in the background. You really don't notice it, but once you pick up on it, it's hilarious.
I've seen it a lot of times too. I when I do things like watch movies or listen to music, I get like an odd obsession with it for like months or weeks at a time, and I'll just constantly replay it over and over.
I used to be like that.
I've stopped now since, I have to share TVs with children, but I can't do all that stuff all the time.
No, I do that with American Dad, though. The show. I watch it.
Stan!
That's my, like, while I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep,
I
always have it on. Like that's like my lullaby, is just listening to American Dad. And that's another one of those where you can just watch it over and over again and sorry, hand gesture.
Basil!
Watch it over and over again, and every time you watch an episode, like, you pick up on a new, like, tiny little joke that's thrown in there.
Just as you're sleeping, ominously in the background, you're like,
Yep.
I like the sleep laugh. It makes people really scared when they're around me.
I've done that one time.
I feel like I've done it a few times. Jess tells me I talk a lot in my sleep. Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah, like...
Sorry.
I guess I was laughing in my sleep, and, like, Autumn woke me up, and she's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm sleeping. Why'd you wake me up?"
Of my toes. Don't say that. What the fuck? What the fuck, Richard? Saucy memes for saucy teens. I'll show you sometime.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Can I just bring it up right now?
Might as well.
Everybody's just hanging out. Like, all you guys just hanging out there. Are you guys having fun today? Are you enjoying life? If not, you should be.
Right. Life's too short to be sad.
As the old Shia LaBeouf would say, just do it! Get a rat tail and everything and just whip it around like Willow. Get my hair back.
Oh, Will Smith. Okay, yeah.
What? the fuck?
Way to bring up something from... How long ago was that?
Oh,
2012?
Yeah.
I like to pull random years out of my ass when
I did too.
Trying to equate things.
Oh, here we go. It's golden. If you have not gotten... me and Jess's brother James have gone through and watched like every single Vine and meme on YouTube that we can. I will show you just some of the greatest hits of everything. Get up and get down with that.
Dude, I was just watching a video yesterday and I don't remember what it is now. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
We like to call this the hangout time.
Yeah, we kind of blew through what we had prepped pretty quick.
Yeah, so, but I mean,
we've still been keeping it going. I don't feel like we're dragging it out. I mean, let us know what you think out there. If you think we should have stopped at like 5 minutes in.
Yeah,
we like constructive criticism,
but don't hurt my feelings. Like I said before, I will cry on you to assert dominance.
Hold on, keep talking so there's no awkward silence here. Yeah, yeah, or just play with the sound effects. I'm gonna see if I can find this video.
Why can't we be friends? Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, nice DJ skills.
It was.
Dude, I don't even remember what the video was, to be honest, but it was hilarious.
It's okay. My memory bank has just so much shit hanging up in there.
Oh, hold on. I don't think it was on Facebook. I think it was on Reddit.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Oh, that's how they got the name. There it is. They said it.
Hold on, I'm close. I remember scrolling past some of this last night. Yeah, thank you.
Ooh, that was an exhausting cricket sound.
No, yeah, it goes on for about 12 seconds or so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's the guy that was really happy with his Taco Tuesday night.
I just remembered. What the video was, and you're gonna appreciate it. It's well worth the wait. I promise you.
I hope so.
Hold on, I'm close.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Dude, Robin Big. Oh my god.
By the way, rest in peace.
Yes.
Big Black. Love you, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get into Robin Big in a second. I'm glad you brought that up by singing the song.
Warm heart person who loves you till the end. Should I sing stuff like Cher? No. What about Sonny? He's cool.
I don't know.
He's DED. Dead. Oh, Concho! Jesus Christ! What he just showed me was somebody just sticking their hand and lifting somebody in the air via ass crack.
Well, it says what Eminem did to MGK, and then the dude's Gaddafiing the other guy, but like legit lifts him up into the air.
Oh, he got some super good height on that. If you could do that in the NBA, imagine how many people can dunk then. Steve Nash, I mean, he could probably still dunk anyways, but coming in at 8'12", which is 9 foot.
Okay, so Robin Big. What happened to Rob Dyrdek, by the way? Like,
oh, dude, he is off having his own family now. He got his kid.
He pretty much owned MTV for a while.
Yeah, like Fantasy Factory and Ridiculousness, and he just made it into an empire.
Right.
Dude's loaded.
Super smart.
Yeah, like he's now investing in like a bunch of different companies. I'm really sad Big Black is not here with us anymore.
Yeah, that's sad.
It would have been so cool if they could have had like another, like, not them live together, but them just hanging out and doing shit.
Right.
I'd be okay with that.
The stuff they did on that show was so cool.
I know. Race big man running down the block.
I think one of my favorites was Uncle Jerry.
Uncle Jerry was a fucking trip, my friend.
Right.
Oh, he was a character and a half.
Is them good, Rob?
Is them good, Rob? You can have all these shirts, Uncle Jerry. Yeah,
friend of mine.
Oh god, that dude was fucked up at all times in his life. He's slipping on that lane.
And then when they got Meaty, friend,
fucking the bulldog of happiness.
Beefy just laying there on the ground, and Rob just like, Beefy! And it's just laying there looking at him.
There's just too many shows that were so awesome. It's starting to go downhill. That's why people are switching more. Like,
but my Fantasy Factory, I'd watch it, but it was definitely nowhere near as good as Robin Big was.
I still enjoyed it just because it was all of them again, especially when they brought Big Black back. Cheers.
The hand gestures today, man.
I know, bro. I'm like, I'm Italian. Cut my life into pieces. This is my plastic fork. Nummy nummy. Nummy nummy.
Did I tell you I saw Papa Roach a couple months ago?
No. Did you? I don't know if I told you or not, but I saw Junior Roach a couple days ago too.
How's he doing?
He's alright. Drugs.
No, I meant the band Papa Roach.
Oh, those guys are pretty good. Do they have a lot of cutlery at their concerts?
No,
they should.
But yeah, they put on a good show. Jacoby Shaddix is like super like, I don't even know what the word is. He's very like ghetto almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's up on stage and he's like, I don't know, like it's like the band is playing like hard rock and metal music, but
and
then
he's just in his own world.
He's like putting on a hip hop show.
Jump around.
Right. He's like, what up with it, y'all?
I do not know.
I want to see you getting down with this ish.
What does that mean?
Right.
Get the fuck down. Yeah, that's what you have to say. You gotta get into it. You can do it. Put that back into it.
I'm gonna show you another video. I know. I'm sorry. This is a podcast, and the people out there can't see it.
Yeah.
But
so
the show was Papa Roach and A Day to Remember, and Devil Wears Prada, and
BDWP.
Falling in Reverse, I think.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
They suck. But this is what happens in between sets when they're playing Jump Around, which you just happen to be singing.
Getting it down on a Papa Roach concert, and you know,
dude, this is just a minute video. This guy was seriously going between the entire set like a good 15-20 minutes of just
hot damn. It's really good cardio. He's getting a workout in.
Right.
But what's this guy doing? Just spinning in a circle with his legs?
Yeah, there's that one guy that jumps in there that really wasn't good.
Why are they spinning on their asses? Oh, he slid. Come here, bro. I'll pick you up and I'll flip you. No, he's doing the worm. There's so many worms. They're gonna have worm collision. That's what gay sex is called too.
Right, dude. Like these guys were putting on a show for. I was just going right past it. I heard you, but I just wanted to move on.
God. I don't know if I should be happy or sad with this. Middle grounds.
Dude, if you were there, you'd be happy about it. 'Cause, like I said, these guys put on a show. You could hear the crowd going wild in the background of the video.
Magnificent. That one hurt my marble sack.
People loved it.
It was a riot.
So you're at a hard rock metal show, but in between sets, it's all about the hip hop and dance battles.
It will.
So what was that joke you made? Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear you.
You'll hear it again eventually. Don't you worry. It's on recording forever.
Yeah, I guess we usually go back and listen back and catch things that we don't remember saying or hearing.
Yeah.
You want to wrap this one up?
I think so. Just like a condom.
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
Wrap it up. Back it in. Let me buck in. See what I did there?
I do.
Oh.
I'm gonna ask you like I always do. Anything else you need to say?
I'll throw out the Facebook again, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that have liked it and are actually listening to our podcast, because that's the whole reason for this.
I'm gonna be honest. I do it for me.
I do to like a certain extent. I just want everybody to hear our awesome conversations because I feel like we have pretty good ones.
You know what I thought about the other day? Remember we made that like video that we put on YouTube that one time where we were just using my laptop webcam and you and I just like sat there and talked for like 5 minutes?
I don't remember this.
Oh. Yeah, it wasn't anywhere near as good as this.
We've gotten a lot more experience under our belts.
I don't even remember what we talked about, but like you and I would just sat there and recorded on my laptop webcam for like
this was
5 or 10 minutes.
The Nerd Shed starting like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I would say it probably was about like 10 years ago too.
I don't remember us doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I don't remember what was said or anything. I don't know what happened to the video, but...
Video.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this week's episode.
Yeah, we made up a little bit for last week, so...
Yeah, for sure. We're rolling in at about 56 minutes right now. So
dirty.
Solid.
Dirty girls need love too.
All right, well, like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
That's it for the Nerd Shed this week. Make sure to like and subscribe, and tune back in next week for more random shit.